Hey guys, it's Aaron. Welcome back to Unabridged. I'm still in the process of building, but I need to do some things. So I figured I'd break away from that to do this. So Scythe posted a video the other day about the benefits of using magical wood for tools. And I've done that a little bit, but I didn't realize that if you used all magical wood, you get like 8 modifiers. So I was using like thaumium and paper and a mixture. But it turns out if you use all magical wood, you get so many modifiers. You get like 8 to start with. Then you can put the extra 3, and then I think you can level up 6. So a total of like 17-ish. So I've been making magical wood with liquid XP and bookcases. And what I want to do, I actually want to make an XP farm. And how I'm going to do that, I was manually doing it. I was standing on an XP drain that was on this portable tank. Well, then I decided to put my scythe in an autonomous activator and collect the XP with a vacuum hopper and trash all the drops. So we need to make an unbreakable scythe, and then we'll sharpen it up after I level it up a little bit. So while that's doing its thing, we need to make a couple of things. We got some nuggets. It's only been about 12 hours. We got about 600. Not bad, right? So we're going to need the diamond and a gold block. I'm not going to do the diamond block and the apple right now because I don't have the gold to spare. I think that's where all my gold went, but I do have a couple nether stars over here, so not that big of a deal. I did melt down a bunch of obsidian for plates. So let's see if this is enough to make all our pieces. I believe we need 2 tough rods, this, and then maybe the binding. Let me double check so I don't make stuff we don't need. Right. So plenty. If we do this, you'll see modifiers remaining 8. So if we take that out, and then we will put the nether star will give us another modifier, and then the diamond and the gold block will give us 1 more. And then we can get some of these guys. We're going to need like, I think 9 or 10 of them. But see, we're reinforced, right? So every one of these we add, it adds a level of reinforced. And I think once you get up to 10, that's when it becomes infinite durability. And I wanted to do that before I started using it. Apparently, my obsidian is going very slowly. So I'll throw a couple more on, and then we'll wait. I'll wait for the other few, and then we'll put them on all at once, and we'll check it out. All right, I've got some more plates. I threw like 4 stacks of obsidian in there. I don't know that I'm going to need that many plates. Let's take some of it back. That might be overkill. All right, so I think we have to do one more. Reinforce 10. Effective durability, infinite. So, yeah, I think that took 10 plates. I wasn't really counting. But you see the skill XP is 0 of 572. If I switch out the parts now, it's going to take me longer to level it up. So, unfortunately, you have to do that manually. The autonomous activator won't do that. So, I'm going to level this thing up a few levels, so then we can put sharpness on it, and I don't think looting is necessary since we really only want the XP. But let me level this thing up, and then we can load it up with quartz, and then it should be a pretty decent weapon. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, my skill level is now master. This thing literally took like 10 minutes to level up because I think it goes by durability. And since the thing only had technically 468 durability, you only have to level it up. The first time it was like 5 something, and then it went up to like 600 something the next time. And at the end, I think it took me 1,000, but either way, it was really quick. I went over to Torgal's. He's got a little XP grinder to charge his wand under his base. It's just a couple of spawners. Basically, pretty similar to what we're going to set up here. So I have a witch spawner. I have a zombie spawner also, which is what we're going to use. I don't think I even went into the reason why I want this is because I want to be able to put I just need extra modifiers for everything. Like my cleaver, wherever it is, it's 80% chance to behead, and it's way less than 80%. I mean, it says 80%, but honestly, it's probably more like 40 or less. So I want 100% on that. I just want to make the most OP tools possible, basically. So something's happening to my Enderium here. Okay, it's going up. I figure we'll just make this out of all Enderium. It should only take 17. The scythe is one of the cheaper tools you make in that thing. So we'll get one of these, and then we'll get the 2 tough rods. And then I probably should have loaded it up with quartz already, but, you know, whatever. And we should have just enough to do this. Yeah. So I made a bunch of magical wood to do this so I could put it in the autonomous activator to get more XP to make more magical wood to do this to the rest of the tools, is the short story. If you didn't know, you can put an XP drain directly on top of your liquid transposer or fluid transposer, whatever it's called, and it'll drain straight into it. Neat little trick. All right, so we should be able to swap out some tool parts now and probably run out of inventory space at the same time. So we'll do this, and then we have to do them one at a time. No big deal. Okay, so we're still unbreakable. Now we do +6 damage. I don't remember what it was before, but I know that it was pretty low. So there are other ways to do this. You can put the flux on the thing. So you use RF and then recharge your thing. That's kind of a pain. I didn't want to do it that way. So I've already set up downstairs a little room. And what we're going to do is put cursed earth down there and 2 spawners. Of course, I have that thing just to make sure that they don't hang out on top of the spawners, that they actually do come get killed. So how we're going to do this, we're going to put our autonomous activator. Where's my autonomous activator? Here it is. We're going to put that on top of that block. We're going to put a tesseract next to it. I'm gonna need to put a half slab or something probably right there. I would leave it open, but there will be some baby zombies, I'm sure. So we'll do that, and then we need to put our vacuum hopper right there, and then I suppose we can just put the trash can directly underneath the vacuum hopper. I don't care about the drops over here. I just want the XP. So we're going to send the XP up into the tesseract, and we're going to send the drops down. I don't want to set that up yet, because as soon as I do, anything the vacuum hopper sucks up will get put in the trash. And if I have to move my tesseract or something, I don't want it to get trashed. So we do need to set this to send liquid. Send liquid, and then the one upstairs will... What I'll do is I'll probably put it on my transposer right now to receive. And then we'll make a bedrockium drum to store it in. And then I think what I'm going to do is probably make it public. I'll probably use the bedrockium drum kind of as a buffer, and then I'll make an ender tank or something, so if anybody wants any liquid XP, they can get it. Let's see what this costs. I also did consider making bedrockium stuff, which is unbreakable as well. I don't know if you melt it in the smeltery though, or what. We'll try that in a second. I need to make this thing first. Just so we have it. And then what we'll do, we'll just drop one of these in the smeltery. See if it melts. I realize I'm moving slow right now. It's really weird. Yeah, it does melt. So I don't know if there's really any benefit to this, except I thought that these were unbreakable, but maybe they're not. You do have knockback resistance, but minus 20% speed. A full scythe does 3 hearts. Doesn't really seem worth it. I may have to play around with that and see. Just because, you know, it might be worth it. Who knows? So I don't want to set the spawners down until we load this thing up with quartz. And I mean, truth be told, it doesn't need to be the sharpest thing ever. But I also, at the same time, I don't want the mobs to back up in there and cause any sort of lag. So what do we got on there right now? We still have 3 modifiers. That's pretty awesome. Let's find some more quartz. Hopefully 3 stacks will do it. Okay, I think I've maxed it out. 18 attack damage. We could put looting on this if we wanted to. But since I'm not concerned about the drops, that really doesn't matter. So what we need to do, let's get some glass. Let's see what that other, isn't dark glass a thing? That's some crafting and stuff. I just wanted to be able to see inside there. Just a little bit, you know. So let's build a little bit of a wall. Probably not a bad idea. Let me get rid of these because it changes. I feel like it changes your FOV. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't mind the slowness so much, but the FOV really annoys me. So we'll just put glass just right there, just so we can kind of see what's happening. And I am going to have to stand back from this because since it's an area of effect, if it hits a zombie and I'm right here, it will do damage to me. That might be fun to see, right? So I guess I could use the spawners now. We'll put both of our cursed earth. And 1 spawner, 2 spawners. Man, those witches spawn fast. We need to turn on the fan. See, that thing has power. We make it left click. We'll go ahead and aim it low. Just because if a baby zombie's there, maybe it'll hit it. And it looks like we've already got XP and we're collecting things that we don't want. There's no receiving tesseract yet, so we can simulate that. The reason I'm doing it in the tesseract is just because I can move it around wherever I want. So let's make that AB. Receive fluid. Liquid XP. All right. And this should work online, offline, whatever. This thing takes no damage, so I mean, this is basically a set and forget thing with the exception of this part of it. So we're going to throw away all these drops for now. At some point in the future, if we wanted to, once we have the capability to store all of these things, we could totally send everything up into the tesseract. For me, though, I would probably do it with an ender chest just so I could void stuff on the other end. But at any rate, we're getting XP. I'm going to go ahead and put the... Oh, man. You see what I was saying about the vacuum hopper? That is exactly exactly why I said that. I didn't follow my own instructions. It's really easy to mess up like that. If I had my magnet on, it wouldn't have been an issue. Anyway, what I was saying was I'm going to put that tesseract that just got voided. I'm going to put that straight on my fluid transposer because I need to make a bunch more magical wood. So I'm just going to pump the liquid XP straight into it. And once these are all done, then I'll put it in the drum. We'll see how much we can store. And then we should be able to make a cleaver with 100% beheading. And I'll probably just put moss on it because I don't really need that one to be unbreakable. I just need the modifiers for beheading. And then we could take a look at if we want to make like a cutlass or something. I bet we could make a pretty sweet cutlass with a couple of moss and then lapis and a bunch of quartz. We'll have to see what we can do. So I think this will work out pretty well. Monkey Puzzle was telling me there's another way to get liquid XP from mob essence, but I don't necessarily like to do things the same way as everyone else, and this is a different way. I've probably done it similarly in the past, but not with an unbreaking thing. So I think that will do it for this episode. I need to get back to building. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything like that, please leave them down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.